Hey friends, it's time to begin the best damn meeting online with Polly, Drunken, and Snoot. It'd be great if they were on time. Hey dude, should we have some news? Copper Squad by Jacqueline. Come and join the Ghost Fleet overlords and watch the AAA meeting.
Oh, yes! Hello and welcome to the AAA meeting where one of the A's means ampersand. And it's Monday, my dudes! Which means your host is your least favourite drunken uncle. It's me! Drunken Uncle! And I'm joined, as always, by my colonial co-host and collaborator, my patriotic pal. It's the Silent Sin.
Yo.
And his bark is worse than his bite. It's Dawg Knight.
I'm a large man. Hi there.
I'm a large man.
I'm a big motherfucker.
I'm a bad man. How we doing, boys?
Oh, not bad. How are you?
I'm all right. Look, what? Yeah, a bit throaty. Do you know, I've got the throats coming. I feel as though something's creeping up on me, Sin, you know?
It might be. It's about that time.
'Tis the season, isn't it? 'Tis the flu and cold season where you cough a little bit and in the supermarket, and then this old lady starts giving you the stink eye because immediately she thinks, well, he's got COVID. And you're like, well, COVID's the least of your fucking problems right now, love. You know, cancer's back. You've been looking at fucking grave plots. What's wrong with you? You're worried about a fucking cough. People cough. I smoke.
Yeah,
I cough.
That's a thing. I think people forgot that the common cold exists still.
Dude, they genuinely did. I mean, fucking, if ever you sneezed on the stream during lockdown, people would be like, "Oh, he's got the coof." Now I know it was joking. Yeah. It was all in jest, and it was great. But the cold still, everyone still gets a cold now, and immediately, if you get a cold, people are going, "Well, have you tested yourself though?" No, not tested myself. It's a cold. Do you know what I mean? I know what a fucking cold feels like.
Ooh, nice.
Sinatra,
Well,
you got that one.
That's an interesting start.
I recognise those butt jiggles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Fuckle Snuck, who said, welcome to the show, P-Dog. Hey, I am feeling more welcome every time that happens. So if you want to make me feel
Me
really
too.
I like it.
Awesome. That's a great start.
I fucking love it. Yes, it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is P-Dog. Scribe's tenure ran out with us as he was an absolute legend. He was a brilliant addition to the AAA, but he could only help us out for 2 weeks. And what 2 weeks they were, Sinatra.
Mm-hmm.
What 2 weeks they were. But now I've got here he is. Apparently, if you go back through his lineage, he's actually a prince, and that is what the P in P-Dog stands for. He's a princely dog knight.
You actually remember that.
I mean, Scribe reminded me on the weekend.
Oh, Scribe did.
I wouldn't say I remembered it. Like, I don't think I ever knew it before. But hey, I mean, this is because I'm my surname is Duke, so we're kindred spirits here, sir. And I'm a lord.
Ah, nice.
Lord Duke.
That's that sounds like something I'd do in the bathroom.
You have a cheeky Lord Duke.
My morning dukedom.
I've had a few of those, man.
Oh, you went with pooing. Ah, see, I went with masturbation. Like, oh, where's P-Dog? He's just polishing his crown again.
Ah, yes.
See, when you say it like that, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's. I do have a skill to make anything sound like a euphemism for jerking it. So, P-Dog, welcome to the show. Sir. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing quite well. I'm recovering from. You said I'm an old man. I'm recovering from a hip surgery.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, which I'm 5 weeks in. I'm feeling good now, though, but I haven't gone back to work yet. But
well, no wonder you're feeling good.
Man. Huh?
No wonder you're feeling good. You've not had to go back to work yet. I mean, what's the recovery time on hip surgery?
Well, the way that mine usually it's 3 weeks or so to 4 weeks if you do an anterior one, but they did mine laterally because I'm a big giant human being and to make sure it sticks for a while. So it's a little bit longer recovery, but I'm doing good. I'm walking, barely using a cane now. I was, you start out, they make you walk the very first day. with a walker, like, 6 hours after I come out of anesthesia. They're like, oh, let's go take a walk. I'm like, what? Are you fucking serious? But yeah, no, you take a walk the first day and you just keep walking each day. And I probably could go back to work next week, but they gave me 1 more week.
That's good. What you say was
it's doubling up again.
Yeah, it's coming through P-Dog. That was echoing for
I just write down what my is that only on your headphones or is that on the stream too?
That was on the stream.
Oh, well, okay. Let me see if I can figure that out.
Are you using speakers?
Well, no, I'm using headphones. But so mine doesn't double up on you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
But it's doubling up because it's coming through Discord as well, which means it's coming through your microphone.
Oh, I know what I could do. I can mute. I know what that is. I can mute this here, and I'll probably still be able to hear you. Okay, I'll figure
Excellent. Is you Cotham Sickly Dave says, just cause I don't have a voice to yell at you, bastards, doesn't mean you get to ignore the ratio. If you I get the job done one way, like smashing, or, well, you don't want to see the other way I work. Dipshits. I made you sound extra sickly there, Steve Dave. Thank you for the $1.69. I'd do as he said if I were you guys. Now,
I would too.
Right, I've seen what happens, man. This isn't even his final form. I've added P-Dog's information down to the description below. So if you like what you hear, which of course you will, because, hey, we don't just invite anyone on to fucking guest for this show. So we already know that P-Dog is a fucking banger of a content creator. So make sure you go over and subscribe to his channel. The links are in the description. You can also find his Streamlabs link down there, as well as Sinatra's. And, of course, mine, because, well, this show is free. It ain't free for us. But what is free for you is smashing that like button whenever you want. You do it on the way out at the end of the stream if you want. You can sit there and go like, do you know what? I'm actually going to wait and see if I like the stream before I press like on the stream. And that's absolutely fine. You can do that as well. But as long as you do. So, P-Dog, how was your weekend, buddy?
My weekend, let's see. We mentioned before the show that I'm an old fucker, so yes. I have a granddaughter who's a year old, and
How old are we talking here, P-Dog? Like, Jesus Christ, you had hip surgery, you got a granddaughter. There was an issue with trying to get you into the Discord.
So I'm old enough. I know that I'm older than you guys. But anyway, oh, by the way, C. Thomas is in the house and dropped a deuce in the tip jar, so I'll clean that up later. But thank you, C. Thomas, who says, does Britain have the flu? I have no what the fuck that means. Is that what? Why are you asking me if Britain has the flu?
Just ignore it, mate. Just ignore it.
C. Thomas
Drunkle gets very testy if you ask if Britain has things.
I don't get it's just stupid things like, of course Britain has the fucking flu, right? That's a stupid thing. Like, does Britain have snow? That's a stupid thing. But say, like, does Britain have Taco Bell? Well, I didn't know that. I had to look it up, and it turns out we do in certain locations.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've never been there. I would have to travel actually quite a ways in order to, and I'm intrigued.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Cryptic for 5 said, oh God, one Mexican told another, oh Jesus. I need to tell you something important. Yeah, it's all right. He says, I need to tell you something important. So the other said, we should taco about it later. It was clean. It was a clean one. Thank you, Cryptic, for the $5. Good to see you back on form. I do love Cryptic's puns because they're not so cryptic, unlike his name, which actually is cryptic. In name, but not in nature. So, sorry, you P-Dog, you were saying you're very, very old.
I'm old enough. I'm old enough to have children, or grandchildren. Oh, you turned the sound on those down. Good. Is that what you did?
No, you didn't.
No, I don't have sound either.
Okay, so, okay, what was I talking about? My weekend?
This is amazing. This is brilliant. I am having such a good time right now.
Since I am, I'm not limited anymore. So we went to this state park. My daughter and her husband bought a house, and there's a state park right near their house that. Like this giant rock formations. They have like these glacial potholes and stuff. We walked around that park. It was cool. And we took our granddaughter's with us. She's only a 1.5 years old. And that was good. And then, by the way, thank you, Darren Root, for subscribing. And also, Lamented Guide dropped.
You wouldn't get away with it here. You shouldn't get away with it at
Oh,
home.
this is a talkie from Luna.
Can we turn Dawg into
Say it
cages
again.
and such? Cages and such?
Can we? I've not set anything up. I mean, we could turn him into an actual dog.
I have no idea what that means. But Lamented Guide dropped a Hamilton in the tip jar too. Thank you, Lamented Guide, who I've seen you around. You've been in my stream once or twice. Anyways, he says, hope you don't mind me asking, but what kind of anesthesia was it? You know, gas, IV, epidural. I don't know. 'Cause I was
Yes.
asleep.
All of the above.
I'm pretty sure it was IV. He said, I work on the gas ones for a living, so I'm kind of curious. Hope you're well. I'm doing great. I should have done this 5 years ago. And no, that's it. And then C. Thomas is back. Wait a minute. C. Thomas, how many different names do you have on here? There's not C. Thomas, and then there's C. Thomas. C. Thomas drops a deuce in the tip jar. Drunken getting very testy regardless. Mission accomplished. Hey, do they have missions in Britain?
What do you mean missions?
I don't know. He said mission accomplished. I didn't even know they had
Oh,
missions.
no, we still call them quests.
Quests. Perfect. Thank
Is
you.
it like a side quest?
Yeah.
And it's given by somebody who has a street light shining on them.
Yeah.
Britain is a very odd place.
They're invariably wearing a crown when they do it. Although we don't call it a street light, we call it a lamp post.
Do you guys not have street lights over there?
We do have yes, we have street lights over here. In fact, if anything, you don't have street lights. Because a street is a place that was actually made by the Romans. What you
So
have...
You don't have street lights either.
Yeah, we do, because the Romans actually were here quite famously. You know, they did quite well, which is why anything...
We have Romans here.
What?
Do you? Well, not in Vegas.
Roman descent.
Copied the Romans. We don't have Romans.
Well, we have people of Roman descent, which means
Of
we have
Roman descent?
Romans.
No, but like anywhere, like where you live, if it ends in road, then that was made probably post-Romans. But if it ends in street, then that was made by the Romans. So you know, like if you live on High Street, for instance, where I live, then you know, doxed. But yeah, good luck finding a high street in Derby, which doesn't end. It isn't called High Street. Then that was thus created by said Romans. But you Romans never went over there. No, Romans never gave a fuck about America.
No,
They didn't know about it.
Well, exactly.
Well, there you go. Hey, you know, when I was in Germany last year, and in Austria and whatever.
You sure not in the 40s?
No, we went up to damn.
Oh, Sinatra. Oh, no.
That was cute. Okay, so anyway, when I was in Germany last year, we saw like remains of like Roman structures in Germany, and that was kind of wild.
Yeah,
They
man.
build buildings around them. They didn't destroy them.
That's interesting because here we have a fascination of not keeping anything like that. If
Right.
something gets a little
Anything.
decrepit, we'll just like tear it down. We'll build a new one. We'll make it square and blocky. It'll be better.
Well, this shit was. This was the Romans. They built shit to last, you know. And it
Well,
did.
yeah, Roman roads still exist. My fucking street's been repaved twice in the past 5 years.
Dude, when we were
It's
in
not a good thing.
we were in Regensburg, there's a bridge there that was built in the 1100s that is still being used.
Jeez.
Well, I've for the 25 from Luna, who said, "Can we turn P-Dog into things, kaiju's and such?" As we were having this conversation, I did just hook you up. So for Luna right here, let's get rid of P-Dog as he is, P-Dog Knight that is, and turn him into an actual P-Dog Knight. Right there, that's for you, Luna. Thank you very much for the 25. Let's have some suggestions for what P-Dog can be turned
I
into
don't
for
see
another
it.
25 on top of this as well. But in the meantime, guys, we are 5 minutes over as well. Unfortunately, we took a while to start because this guy's really old. And
I'm not as smart as I look in my pictures either.
Oh, you look very smart now.
I just saw
I'll-
what popped
I'll
up on the
find it.
screen. That's good.
I'll have to go look now because I'm not even on the.
Well, you're an actual P-Dog Knight.
Okay, let me find it here.
And I think he's not even watching the stream, Sin. Are you seeing this? This is terrible.
Well, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I definitely didn't have to look that up.
Really?
I'm in the server.
Unfortunately, it took a while because for P-Dog, because he's really, really old.
Oh,
It took a while for him to
look
get
at
into
that.
the Discord, and then we had to exchange the fucking donation
I mean,
shit and everything like that. It was very difficult.
What the fuck is that? That's pretty cool, actually.
That, sir, is a P-Dog Knight. And wait, go back through $1 said, so you're not English then? You're of English descent. Stop getting pissed off about the English questions. Also, do they have grass in England? I mean, the good kind of grass. Yeah, oh yeah, we got the good kind of grass in England. Hit me up after the stream. I'll give you a picture. No, I am English. It's not you're not English then. You're of English descent. I am English. It's a nationality, not a race. Christ's sake. It's only, you ever notice it's only America? America is the only country in the world that goes, my great-grandfather's Irish, so I'm Irish. This is the only country in the world that treats a nationality like a race, like it gets passed down.
False.
See,
That way
there
in
you
Japan,
go.
Too. It's that way in Japan too.
Is it really?
You can be a Brit living in Japan for 4 generations and you're still not Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the Japanese, very
There's
racist.
an ethic opposed to it though. Well, yeah, that too. But oh, C. Thomas, thank you one more time, dropping another deuce in the tip jar. Tragically, cities like Aachen, which had many historical buildings, got many of them either damaged or flattened during World War II. Well, that's the other interesting, because we were also in Budapest, and half of the city got destroyed. So you'll have like some really old Gothic church right next to a Soviet-style block building. It's kind of weird when you go through Budapest, but parts of Budapest were preserved there, and they're restoring a lot of the old buildings too. There,
the Germans didn't treat it too well, and communism or socialism didn't treat it too well either. It's a sad story. What was once, I mean, it's still a beautiful city, but yeah, a lot of it has fallen to ruin and isn't taken care of properly, as you should, for what is historical ruins, for what is a country's culture and history. It is a shame. It is a shame. But yeah, apologies for everyone for starting a little bit late, and we are bantered a little bit late as well. Should we get into the news?
Yes, sir.
Let's get into the news. P-Dog, you know how the show rolls, right?
Basically, I watch every once in a while when I usually in my schedule. Well, let's put it this way: I've watched it a lot more since I've been home.
All right, and it's been a pleasure doing this show just for you and your wanky hip. So, P-Dog, I am sharing the screen on Discord. If you go over to, yeah, you see it. Okay, excellent. Sinatra, of course, you know what to do. And people of the chat, how about you cast your earbuds on these news popsicles as we start off. Oh, God damn it. As always, Scribe came up for a moment then. That was scary as fuck. As we start off, as always, with the Babylon Bee. Senate relaxes rules to allow Fetterman to take baths in reflecting pool.
Oh, that's good.
I saw that he was threatening, I think was the word, threatening to wear a suit if the government doesn't close down. Is close down the right way of saying it? Close?
Shut down.
Just shut down.
Well,
just shut down.
It means the people in Congress don't do anything, but a lot of the government is automatic and continues whether the government, in theory, is shut down or not. But whatever.
Well, I hate seeing the man in a fucking hoodie. It's unbecoming, isn't it? It's showing absolutely no respect for the position which he currently holds. Can you imagine doing that if you were like a doctor and you show up in your pajamas?
I want your Brit perspective on this. Is that what this is? Do they have perspectives in Britain? Is that still doing it?
Orin Doomhammer for 12.
He'd love to make form if you don't have one drunksly.
Ah, Christ, I said it twice. He says, I'd love to make his next form if you don't have one drunksly. Well, I mean, Orin, look, I didn't even think of it, so I made that one as we were talking. Mate, by all means, if you want to make his third and final form, then knock yourself out, mate. I should imagine a lot of people do other things as they're listening to this show. I know I do. I know Sinatra does. Normally he's shopping on Amazon. And Polly used to play Sonic the Hedgehog. That's so my Brit. Yeah, we do have perspectives in Britain. P-Dog, thank you. You're slotted into the show very nicely.
how perhaps...
Oh, hold your fire.
This man isn't black. What?
Corbin Thomas for 10.
Communism not treating historical buildings well. Well, no shit, you femboy. Commies can't even feed itself, let alone not be a nihilistic utopian fantasy and leave actual history alone.
I mean, it's weird. It's like one ear is like 2 seconds in the past. And I'm hearing, he says, communism is not treating historical buildings well. Well, no shit, you femboy. Commies can't even feed itself, let alone not be nihilistic utopian fantasy and leave actual history alone. 100%, mate. Here's the thing, there's a lot of people, a lot of Europeans from all around Europe who come to Britain and live there. And I know a lot of them. And, they get pissed off with like the wide-eyed glamour that young people get when they talk about communism and socialism, and they won't listen to them. So they go, look, I fucking grew up during socialism, or I have seen the effects of it firsthand. It's not good, but they just won't. They won't listen to them.
It's just no hard eyes.
They won't do it. You grow up in like some fucking grey village in fucking. Way back where in fucking... I mean, even... This is Budapest we're talking about. This is the capital. Imagine you came from a fucking small village which has been horribly, horribly affected by socialism and communism. And you're saying, no, fucking hell. I grew up on watery turnip soup every day through puberty. I don't have any hair on my body because my body didn't have the nutrients to make it. Socialism is bad. And they go, well, no, it just hasn't been tried properly. No, They just won't listen to them because everyone knows better than someone who's actually gone through it. It's fucking annoying. I mean, we're talking first-hand experience here. But thank you, Corbin Thomas, for the $10. Much appreciated. Right, let's get into the act. Oh, hang on. No, we do have perspectives in Britain. Thank you, P-Dog. It is, I think this is a flagrant disregard for his position by wearing a hoodie and casual trousers when everyone else... I think there's one guy who he doesn't even like wearing jackets. But he keeps it...
John Boy, if I had to guess, communist China. Die here.
Mr. Twisted Frenzy throws 5 and he says echo over and over and over again. But it's got to be 10 for it to talk for you, Mr. Twisted Frenzy. So very close, but you got caught out by being a fucking cheapskate, you prick. Thank you very much for the $5. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, it's a disregard for... Sorry, yeah, so there is, I think, a lawmaker, a congressman. He hates wearing a jacket, but he keeps one in his office because when he goes to the Congress floor, there is a dress code. He has to wear one. And this jacket, I mean, it's there just for that. This jacket actually has a Twitter account.
And you don't.
Oh, are you talking about...
And I don't, yeah.
Try to think who...
You wouldn't get away with it here. You shouldn't get away with it.
Fostonia!
Love your Drunken. No, fanny banditry.
Oh god, fanny banditry. I've got to make the meatballs again now because after I've had to fucking format everything, this was just on my desktop. So I'm gonna make you a cute little meatball, Sinatra. You're gonna be a cute little meatball.
That's all I want to be.
I mean, hey, you already are, buddy.
I know.
Right, so that's what I think about that. Anyway, let's move on. As a US woman gets stuck in outhouse while retrieving Apple Watch.
Just let it go.
Thank you, Sinatra. It is exactly what you think it is. Her Apple Watch falls down, and she goes, falls down into the pooey abyss, as it were. And she goes, well, I'm gonna grab that. So she climbs down into the pooey abyss.
Just
right?
Call it a day. It's gone.
It's
fine.
gone, isn't it? Just leave it. Go and buy a new one.
Maybe it was
wear
a
it.
special gift from a special someone. Could that be?
No, because then
be...
you're gonna have to put it back on after you you gotta scrub each and every little speaker hole and everything. No.
Yeah.
Well, no. It was. Have they got speaker holes on the watch? Of course they must do.
Yeah.
Because they make noise. Yeah, fair enough. They even if it's it would have to be from Winston fucking Churchill or something for me to climb into the pooey abyss.
Yeah, it's a hard sell.
It's gone. Sin. It's
Okay,
gone.
let me ask you this question. Oh wait. Oh, I gotta do this too.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
You tell him Steve donated $3.50. It says, welcome to the show. Me and another guy, Alamo, we often have to tell these animals in the chat to like the stream. It can get a little mean, but it's all good fun until my ferret finger 9000 needs to come out. Thanks for co-hosting. Well, thank you for, for making me feel extra welcome with that $3.50. And then P-Dog C. Thomas donated another deuce, dropped another deuce in the tip jar. Like her watch, her day went down the shitter. Yes, very good. I thought I was listening to Cryptic there. Hey, so let me ask you this. This is here's a hypothetical question. And then, well, here's another. Well, what if there were no such thing as a hypothetical question? I suppose that's a hypothetical question. But anyway, here's a hypothetical question.
Okay.
What if you dropped it into an outhouse or whatever, outhouse toilet? What in your life would you be considering retrieving if you dropped it down there? Anything?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's also stuff I really super care about. I wouldn't hover over an outhouse toilet.
Agreed. You just wouldn't, would you? Like, you would take care of it. If you got like a fucking your Apple Watch and it's got a bit of a shitty strap, you keep that away from anywhere where it might fall into anything,
I would.
The only thing I can think of is like bank card, but then you wouldn't. You would just cancel the bank card and get a new one.
Yeah. Well, one of my irrational fears in life, once I was in a bathroom stall, and you know how people write stuff in the bathroom stall, right? They write graffiti on the bathroom stall, and the graffiti was, that last plop was your wallet. And so ever since then, I've worn my wallet in my front pocket so I don't drop in the shitter and I'm pull my pants back up.
Why even if it's in your back pocket, why would it? Because your pants are around your ankle.
Well, it shouldn't. But how does a watch get dropped into its shitter toilet? Whatever.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that is.
What's she like? Because I know, like, I have an Apple Watch and it connects here, and
ooh,
even
Mr. La-di-da. Yeah, well, I've got two working hips, old man.
Well, my wife bought it for me. Anyway, let's say I'm wiping my ass with that hand, which I don't use that hand anyway, but how do you drop the Apple Watch into the toilet? What was she doing?
Yeah, there's something missing here.
The actual fuck was she doing that she dropped her watch in the toilet?
I don't know, the rule here is, and I don't know about this is something I've just considered, but surely you wipe with your non-watch hand.
It's probably a good idea.
You don't want your strap getting involved there, do you?
But even so, how
hairs and shit.
There's
Mm-hmm.
nothing.
You have got a shitty strap.
The way the band is designed, you have to really actually want to take it off to take it off. So I don't even know how she did that.
Yeah, you can't just like flip it off accidentally.
Right.
Well, something. I mean, look, hey, Apple Watch, fucking regular watch. If my phone went into an outhouse toilet, goodbye phone.
Oh, yeah, that's a goodbye. I'm never putting it back to my face.
No, jeez. Oh man, you got to hold that to your face afterwards. Oh my god. Even if it's just floating on the surface and you haven't even got to lean in to get it. It'd be like, no, sorry, it's gone. that's a claw machine for someone else. Good luck.
Yeah.
No. And that is probably the most valuable thing, in life wise, your phone. You can't live without a smartphone. Some people do, but most people can't. Excuse me, I'm one of those that can't. I've got everything on it. If it went down into an outhouse toilet, it's gone. So maybe if I had photos on there of like a long dead child of mine. Even then, that's why you've got the cloud.
Yeah, everything backs up.
An expensive wedding ring, but how would that happen to, something super important in value that's irreplaceable?
A wedding ring, maybe, because you can clean it with the vibrating fucking whatever shit they have. You drop it in a cup and it vibrates. You know what I'm talking about?
But it still means you've got to get. Well, actually, you could probably just get like a really long stick, couldn't you? Like hook it on a twig, on a branch or something. You wouldn't have to get in there for it. But I think even then, like if a wedding ring, and you go home and your wife goes, "Why aren't you wearing your wedding ring?" And you go, "It dropped into an outhouse toilet." She'll go, "All right, fair enough."
Yeah, okay.
I understand.
Then again, then she's gonna ask you, "Why wasn't it on your hand?"
No, it was on my, but it slipped off because I was using these wet wipes, which you've been trying to get me to use to wipe my ass for ages, and the lubricant on my finger, it just caused the ring to slip off. And if she goes, well, why didn't you go and get it? Then you know you married the wrong woman. That's right. That relationship advice on the AAA right here. So we don't know what's going on with this woman. Did she get her phone back? Yes, I think she did. Did she get rescued? Yes, she did. Presumably, once she got down there, she could make the call to emergency services.
Yeah, but when they got her out, she was feeling a little blue.
Way!
Oh, hey-oh.
And weirdly, her husband's name was Cess. No, it wasn't, but could you imagine? Right, moving on. Keep off that grass. Herd of sheep eats 100 kilograms of cannabis in Greece after Storm Daniel floods. Fucking this ain't the sheep in question. Actually, maybe this one at the front is. Like, he's having a fucking brilliant time. Do you know what I mean? Put on Pink Floyd. Come on. Just ate a fuck ton of weed. Now, I love lamb. I love eating lamb. No jokes. Come on, people.
I love desk.
I love lamb. Is this lamb now going to be, like, ever so slightly infused with cannabis?
If you ate it?
Maybe.
Depends on how soon they're slaughtered.
If they eat enough of it, then surely it's like, I mean, you are what you eat, which is why I am a pussy. But, oh, look at that little lamb on the left as well. It's like, Mom, I want some drugs. If they eat enough of it, is that going to affect...
Where are we, John boy?
Is it gonna affect
Guess outside communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Oh, shit. It was a late pun, perhaps, through $1, said she took knee-deep in the shit to several new levels. I mean, yes. I think you're right there. A late pun, perhaps. Right on time, in my opinion. Alamo, through $1.99 says, chat, I'm looking at the ratio and I'm perplexed. Are you all swimming after your Apple Watches? Because the ratio smells like shit. Smash the like button, fuckers. I mean, hell, when you've got Steve, Dave, and Alamo on your ass, you better do what they're fucking telling you to do, guys. Alamatic Guide through $5 says, as gnarly as this story was, I don't think any scatological-based disaster can match the Erfurt latrine disaster of 1184. Google it. It wasn't pretty. Almost 100 nobles died, or drowned. Oh, God, they drowned in... Oh, that is a shit way to go. Thank you, Lamented Guy, for the $5. Oh, my God, yeah, spooky season, Sin. I forgot. Mm-hmm. You're on the Halloween donos now.
Yes,
I have no
sir.
idea what the fuck that was.
That was my AaAA donation. Look, it's Drunkle's family on screen. Wolves?
No, the sheep.
That's bad.
Oh my God. Oh,
yeah,
no.
Yeah.
No. Oh,
I
fuck.
like it.
P-Dog, fuck your hair. I might actually have some good fucking streams now because you are the one who's going to get the you stink from now on.
Thank you, M4. No, that was good.
I'm glad I'm here for you.
Was it good? Oh, it was not good. Whatever. And for Festonia, in answer to your $25, he says meatballs. I had to go and make some meatball. Actually, Sinatra, you're a very, very cute meatball with a rather generous tuft of hair.
Aw.
Yeah, you are cute as fuck. You got that little sly look that you always have, you know. It's your bedroom eyes. There you go. I made that just for you then, Festonia. Thank you very much for the $25. Let's move on from these stoned-ass sheep. As a man who defended XL Bully Dogs on social media is attacked by XL Bully Dog in a park. There's been a spate of attacks. XL Bully Dogs, American Bully Dogs, they call them. These things are fucking huge, Sin. These are, there might be a, oh no, that's a person. There's not a photo of the dog, but they are, like, built for fucking things up.
Okay, now, when I say bully dog, you mean like a mastiff or something like that?
This is the actual breed. It's an XL American Bully.
Oh, okay.
So these things are pure muscle and just absolute aggression. We're bred for fucking shit up. And it seems every day there's an article in the UK media about someone getting it. Because once they like latch onto you, you can't do fuck all to stop them. Do you know what I mean? So there seems there's an article every day about someone getting fucked up by these things. So they have been talking about banning this breed. However, the ban will only be the ability to buy or breed them. If anyone already has one, the government ain't going to come knocking on your door and go, come on, put it in the incinerator. So it's going to be about 10 years before we actually see these attacks stopping anyway. So because of this ban, this guy right here, who was an ardent fan of XL American Bully Dogs, has been talking. He's been, no, there's no such thing as a bad dog. There's only bad. Got attacked by one. It's just poetic justice here, you know? Teddy Bear says it punched him in the eyes. It doesn't look that way, actually, doesn't it?
Like the head butted him right in the head.
Right? Well, they might do that as well. You fucking what, mate? Boom!
So is there a panic over there? Like here we have the panic right now about pit bulls. And because the panic's gone from multiple dogs. It changes like every 10 years which dog that you're supposed to be afraid of. And is it just because there's bad owners who don't train their dogs? I mean, is that something that they've been trying to ban for a while? These
are bad dogs. Like they are bred for the muscle and aggression. Like these are battle hounds. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
They will fuck shit up, mate, just for a fucking straight laugh. Now the thing is, there is something to be said for the whole, there's bad owners and everything, because it's always the same kind of person that would be a skinny little white guy wearing a load of fucking Nike and shit like that, you know? And he can barely hold on to this dog as he's walking it around the park. And this dog will go up, it'll fuck up other dogs, it'll fuck up cats, it'll fuck up people. They are a bad breed. Let me see if I can find a picture for you. You got to think pit bull crossed with a bear.
Okay. Well, kind of like my nephew has a South African Mastiff. It's just, I mean, it's a 190-pound female. It's just the biggest fucking dog I've ever seen, but it's the nicest dog. But that's because he's been very good at training it and whatever. While you're looking for that picture, though, thank you, Cryptic, putting a big bullet in the tip jar of 556. He says, what is it called when hobbits build houses for other hobbits? Habitat for Humanity.
Hey, that was all right.
Hey, there you go.
That was all right. So this is what we're looking at here. This is the Bully XL.
Oh.
So it's a pit bull, but fucking like huge. I mean, as you can see, it's sat down and it's going up to its owner's crotch right here.
That looks almost exactly like my nephew's dog, except my nephew's dog's about another half a foot taller.
I just don't get, like, dogs, they're meant to be cute and cuddly. How can you, like, be like, oh, come here, baby. Like, oh, you will welcome me home. Like, it just looks like a killer.
Yeah, well, the problem, too, is even when they're nice dogs, when they're nice, they think they're lap dogs. And so I was at his house when this dog, like, I'm sitting on the couch, this dog, almost 200-pound dog jumps up on my lap. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What do you do?
That's what it's like in my house every day. You sit down and he's like, hey, I'm going to sit on you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, look, I bet good dogs are bad dogs. And, like, a friend of mine, he's got a boxer. Most gentle dog. I mean, he's very, very fucking old as well, but you don't realise how old he is. He just likes licking people on the face. The fucker stealth attacks me. We were sat there trying to watch The Walking Dead, and he would actually climb up around the back of the sofa and then would fucking lick my face from behind. He's like, gotcha, Millard. Like, oh, you fucker. Yeah, you did. But he was an absolute fucking softie. Just pure lovely, lovely, lovely dog. But the thing is, like, I mean, there's also been, like, some of the softest creatures have turned on their fucking owners as well. But you can't forget that your pets are still animals at the end of the day. You need to be able to control them. And, like, with this, if this dog goes fucking, like, demented and senile and starts lashing out at the owner, there's nothing you can do to stop it short of killing it.
No, that's
you cannot control them. It's too much. It's especially too much for some fucking white kid from the West End of London. Do you know what I mean? Who's like, the chain around his neck is bigger
weighs
than
less
the chain.
than the dog.
Exactly, right? It's what often gets referred to as a status dog. Is people go, oh look, he must be tough because look how fucking big his dog is.
I get what you mean.
I mean, look, I'm not saying incinerate them, but you got, and I'm not a big fan of things getting banned by the government, but this has been an issue. So this guy who's been a proponent for letting people have these dogs got fucked up by one. Let's move on. Speaking of dogs, couple sat next to farting and slobbering dog on flight offered £950 refund by airline.
That's pretty good.
Well, it's either going to be that or that. Which one are you going to take? You go in the farting dog.
Or the farter.
You go in the farting dog.
Yeah.
Look, dogs fart. That's everything farts. Even frogs, probably. I don't know. The frogs
You know where the
fart?
safest place to fart is?
Home alone. Over the toilet.
The zoo.
At the
zoo.
That's brilliant.
Unless it's loud.
Yeah.
Oh, you can always blame it on something else, though.
It's true. Yeah, there's loads of people around you as well, you know. Like, this man just
It's a safe
farted.
place to fart.
It was the lions.
I just thought I'd bring that little bit of life advice from an older person to you.
That was sage advice.
like
Yeah,
it.
from a member of the older generation, right to our young
Yes.
ears, people. So, farting dog,
I'm the last boomer.
and for
the
the
very last
last of the boomers.
No, not the last of the boomers. I am the last boomer.
No, I've let off a couple of boomers, but always do them at the zoo. Sage advice. Florida woman
I'm not live
allegedly.
boomer. I'm the last boomer that was born. I was born in 1964. I was born.
Does that mean
the
that
very
you
last
was born
boomer,
at
like the cutoff was my
1964
birthday.
at 59 minutes past 11 p.m. 59 seconds? I'm the very last boomer.
I'm the very last boomer.
I think I could find a
I
younger
miss
boomer
being.
than you.
I'm a boom Xer.
Hi.
Sorry, I don't know why I brought that up.
So, Florida woman allegedly assaulted 2 people for doing inappropriate stretches at a pool, and they were quoted to say, "She fucking attacked us." Now, all right, it's Florida, assault. Okay, why is this news? Well, look at the photo of her. Jesus Christ. She can open jars with that jaw.
Just
What,
bigger
she-
than that dog.
She's
She
an
looks like she
XL
beat
bully.
that dog in a tug of war.
Yeah, this is Amanda
She's a
man, all
Ferragamo.
right. Oh, you said Amanda. Oh,
Amanda. This is
Hug and kiss? No, maybe.
No, maybe not the kiss. A hug, I'll give her a hug, but I ain't getting anywhere near those jowls. I think when this is who they call in when there's a car accident and someone can't get out of the burning vehicle.
Just the jaws of life.
It's the jaws of life. Oren Doomhammer threw $1, said, "All the pities I have ever known are big babies." Also, check your Discord, mate. Oh, well,
Yeah.
Oren, thank you very much. Just let me get through some of this. And Cryptic threw $3, says, What do you call a very rude hobbit? Mickey. Oh, Wikipedia, I saw you out in the chat. You just got called out, bitch. And Anon threw $1, said, "These Minecraft texture packs are getting nuts now, man."
A little bit.
Fantastic work. Absolutely insane. I've never seen someone who actually has a square head before. She looks like a drinking receptacle. Anyway, let's move on. Porcupine on the loose after evading Suffolk police.
We don't normally have this many animal articles, P-Dog.
We
It's
do.
okay. I'm intrigued.
We do.
Evading Suffolk police, like, was he on a scooter? Was he on a?
See, thank you.
Okay.
These are the man's asking the real questions right here.
I don't know.
P-Dog, I've just picked up that image that you've just sent me, and it is brilliant. If you would like to see P-Dog Knight in his final form, it's $25 to streamlabs.com/drunken uncle. And it is excellent. Yeah,
I'm
you
not sure which
see,
one you're talking about.
no. I've just got sent a new image. If we get $25, then you get changed into a new P-Dog Knight. And it is good. It is good.
Oh, bring it on, man.
St.
I've been out
Michael
of work
says...
for 5 weeks.
St. Michael says prick on the loose right there as well. I didn't even know we had porcupines in Britain. I genuinely didn't. I've never seen one. So, you know, if you're in Suffolk, then keep an eye out. Right. They arrest Chucky in... police actually arrested a Chucky doll. There's cuffs. You can see there's cuffs
Why?
on the doll. Well... I mean, this is translated from Spanish as well, guys. All right, so you got this isn't. We don't need editors. We need more English. According to local media, the subject used the doll to scare people and with a real knife ask them for money while they were under the influence of drugs.
Holy shit.
Could you imagine? You're sat there, you're tweaking out, and then all of a sudden one of the good guys' dolls come up to you with a knife and goes, "Give me all your money." I would hand over all my money.
That's fucking nuts.
That is fucking crazy, isn't it? Let's get the fuck out of
I'm
here.
sorry. I still have questions.
Go ahead.
Why did you handcuff the doll?
That bit doesn't really make sense, does it?
I mean, was the person tweaking so bad they demanded that you handcuff the doll? What the
I
fuck
don't
is
think
that?
it's supposed to make sense. I think it's just what the cops decide. I think the cops had nothing better to do, honestly.
Well, there was like maybe it was like an intern, and they're like, "Here you go. This is now you finally get to practice your cuffing technique." It is odd.
Heyo.
You wouldn't get away with it here. You shouldn't get away with it at home.
Is Luna?
New form.
Oh,
Bring out the
well
dog's
done.
new form. Well, do you know what? I think I can do that for you. Let me just. Oh, what do you know? Right there, it's already that you are the hound in shining armor here, P-Dog. That is fucking excellent. Orin Doomhammer,
Okay.
thank you very much for that. That is wonderful.
I'm still looking at the Chucky on the. That must be behind on the stream or something. Hang on a second here.
That is awesome. Look how sleek and
Oh,
shiny you are.
see? Look at that.
There's some grooming gone on there. There's some grooming gone on.
And it's you know,
Hand.
I might have to copy that. I like that.
I'll send it to you at the end of the stream. Thank you very much, Orin
Yeah,
Doomhammer.
please do. I like
And thank you very much,
Yeah,
Luna, for the $25. Now, here's the thing.
Nice.
If we want to get Sinatra's third form, well, hell, someone's going to have to make it first. Or if we got any suggestions, whack them in the chat. And, let's see if I can do it while we're also doing this. I've been pretty good at it so far. Thank you very much, Luna, for the $25. Right, back over to the news. Why did they handcuff the Chucky doll? I don't know. But they definitely did, as you can see in this photo here as well. It's just strange, isn't it? It's just strange. He's not a good guy after all, P-Dog. He's one of the bad guy dolls. So, a passenger got stuck upside down on an amusement park ride. This shit was
This is one of my deepest fears.
Yeah, and
honestly.
quite rightly, man. It's because it's not good. It's bad. And they're never like stuck up on there for 20 minutes either, are they? It's always hours.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
How long till you start thinking if you could climb down it?
20 minutes.
No, because you're locked in.
I don't give a fuck, mate. The blood starts rushing to your head. You can die from that, and it ain't a nice way to go. This one isn't so bad, actually, right? So it says they became inverted with guests on board. It's a nice way of putting it. At 10:40 p.m., maintenance staff managed to get everyone down by 11:05 p.m. So 25 minutes. Not that bad. You'd rather
Upside
it didn't
down,
happen.
though.
Yeah, for 25 minutes. That is a long 25 minutes.
I got stuck on a roller coaster like that once, but it was only like 7 or 8 minutes.
Well, upside down.
Felt like it was an hour. Not upside down though. No. We got
That's
when
one
we
of
went
my
to
biggest fears.
we went to Cedar Point. We got top speed drag, so the one that's way up. It stopped right at the top for some reason, and we were stuck up there for like 8 minutes. But it's not.
Steve Dave.
Your turn, Theodore. Name all the things that start with the letter N.
Okay, be careful now.
May I say Fae on the bay? Made to the bay Fae who may bask in rays of the Fae's bay. Not enough N words in that.
That was trippy as fuck. Thank you, Steve Dave, for the $20. May I
Hey
say
now.
nay at the Fae on the bay? Oh, good lord. That, you got it twice right there, mate, so you got your money's worth. Steve Dave, you're a legend. Thank you very much, buddy. Much appreciated. Over to Yahoo. Indiana woman admits mistakenly stabbing baby niece instead of dog that ate her sandwich.
Okay, it's a mistake. It does happen.
It happens, right? But then you apologise, you move on, don't you? She looks like the kind of person who would try and stab a dog over a sandwich, but then accidentally stab their baby niece.
Yeah.
It's got that
I
kind
missed. What do
Yeah,
you tell your
right,
sister
yeah.
or brother? I missed. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
Whoop.
of... Oops. Right? So she stabbed a 1-year-old girl in the neck.
Christ.
Mhm. Now look at this woman. Can we, drugs?
Yeah.
Put this down to drugs.
Yeah,
Don't
weed.
put it down to some bad decisions and love of a chicken sandwich. possible hatred.
Usually
for your dog.
drugs helps you get skinny, but apparently that's not the case here.
Well, it was probably weed, so you eat a lot.
I've never smoked so much weed that I've mistaken a dog for a toddler.
Oh, she
I've never
missed.
smoked.
She didn't mistake it. She just missed. The dog moved. You're trying to stab the
I've
dog.
never
the
smoked
dog has
so much
better
weed that I
reflexes.
wanted to stab a dog for eating my sandwich.
I mean, if it was a Chick-fil-A, you might think about it.
I mean, what if she had hit the dog? This would still be a news story.
It would still be new, but it wouldn't be as
Right?
bad a news story. It would be like woman
It's
stabs dog over
bad.
chicken sandwich. You go, all right, I wouldn't do it myself, but I understand your anger here. However, when you miss the dog, well, I mean, it says mistakenly, so I'm not even saying she missed. She looked over, just went, "Where's my fucking chicken sandwich?" She's so high on something, looks at her fucking 1-year-old niece and goes, "You low down dirty mutt." And stabs the human being in the neck, thinking it is actually a canine. I mean, this is all speculation, but look at her. You know?
I kind of can't help but wonder if she didn't miss and just thought she'd get in less trouble if she said she was aiming for the kid and missed. Or aiming for the dog and miss.
She knew what she did because they said they found a 1-year-old girl stabbed in the neck. A short time later, police found the suspect hiding near a bush outside the hotel. So she didn't run all that far. She probably can. I mean, look at her.
Someone in the chat said she looks like that pit bull.
There's your photo again as well. Like, you ever seen someone look so bad they put the same mugshot in twice?
Oh, by the way, thanks to all the people who are subscribing right now. I see a few of you have. Yeah, I need what do I need? About 35 more subscribers to get to 2,000, I think. Because I've been floundering here on YouTube forever. So feel free to subscribe.
This man up, people. We've seen it. We did it with Ezzy Slays. We got him to 1,000. And you guys didn't even know who he was. He just delivered Sinatra sandwich one day. We got him to 1,000 subscribers. He's been on the show since then. I see him in the chat quite a lot as well. Ezzy Slays, we know who he is. He's the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who didn't give Sinatra his root beer.
He took the words right out of my mouth.
Where's my root beer?
And then you stab his dog. Oh, but you miss and you hit his nephew instead. Get this man up to 2. He only needs 35 more, guys. People, his link is in the description down below. It don't cost you a goddamn thing. Go over there, give this man a subscription because he's been nailing it so far. And have you ever wondered what the TSA say about lightsabers being brought through airports?
No, but I have a feeling we're about to find out.
Yes, lightsaber is allowed on carry-on, is allowed on checked on. They say, sadly, this is the genuine TSA.gov website, right? Sadly, the technology doesn't currently exist to create a real lightsaber. However, you can pack a toy lightsaber in your carry-on or check bag. May the Force be with you.
I'm waiting for the first person to invent a real one.
We are all waiting for that, P-Dog. Unfortunately, you're so old you might not see the day. Sinatra's all right, though.
Bitch, please.
I've got a brand new hip. I'm rocking and rolling right now, man.
I'm fucking Steve Austin, baby. Except I'm the only one who understands what that means.
$6 million man. We can make him strong.
Oh, very good. Very good.
We have the technology. Yeah, I know that. You should be on the Sci-Fi Channel.
All right,
as well.
See? Because everyone thinks I'm thinking of the other Steve Austin.
You also had the
Stone
Bionic
Cold.
Woman after
Stone
that
Cold,
as well. Oh, Stone Cold
Oh,
Steve.
thank you, Morbidly a Beast, for dropping we got the Herman Cain donation of $9.99. No message though. I appreciate I appreciate your support.
Do you know what? That didn't come up. So I think I've only got your stuff on the main screen. Hold on. There you go. Get dancing, boy.
Oh, that's the subscriber one.
Yeah, no, yeah. Sorry, I only had your donations up on the main screen. Actually, I should put it on the game as well. But we'll get to that when we come to it. Anyway, so you're allowed toy lightsabers on, and may the Force be with you. Brilliant. So, a $10,000 bill issued in 1934 has been auctioned off for $4,800,000. Money making money.
480,000.
What did I say? 4,800,000.
Yeah, I thought he said that.
Sorry, I did. I'm retarded. I'm sorry. $480,000. That's money making money. That's money, sword. Right there. That's awesome. Bless you.
Bless you.
Who's got $500,000 that they go, yeah, do you know what? I just love having money so much.
I'm just gonna buy less money with this.
I'm gonna buy. He's literally buying less money. Orin Doomhammer threw $1, said, Drunksly Tech your Discord. And I will, good sir. But before we do, the Royal Mail threatens to stop delivering to house due to cat attacks.
Well, cats are dicks.
Yes, they are. Thank you. I'm glad someone could say it. There's a... Oh, good lord. Orin Doomhammer, I've just seen what you've sent me, and that is fucking awesome. It's scary, but it's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and... this is not the cat in question. Royal Mail threatened to stop delivering to a couple whoever claims their naughty cat was attacking posties through the letterbox. They just had enough, P-Dog. They had just had enough.
I got to go for a second. I'll be right back.
Oh.
All right.
Can you not empty your catheter here? Because he's old. Yeah. I mean, I had a time when I was like delivering leaflets through people's letterboxes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Morbidly A Beast for 10, no comment. Thank you.
Thank you. Orin Doomhammer, that meatball is now up and ready to go. So if anyone wants to chuck 25 to get Sinatra in his final form, you know where to go. Steve Dave threw $1, said, Hi, retarded. Have you met Millie Duchess yet? Why, no. To whom do I owe the pleasure? Thank you very much, Steve Dave. Let me just sort this out real fucking quick. Yeah, there was a time when I would be doing the delivering of leaflets for a bit of extra pocket money, and you would. I mean, the worst I ever got from dogs, Sinatra, was them licking your fingers as you put your hand through the letterbox, because dogs are all right, whereas cats are fucking assholes, and they see it as sport to claw your dear little fingers, your hard-working hands, as you just try and give someone a fucking 2-for-1 coupon for a local pizza joint.
I was laying in bed the other day just petting the cat, and she just starts chewing on my finger. She wasn't malicious about it, but she was just like gnawing on it. I almost kicked her out of the window.
I would bite the cat back.
I thought about it.
Because I've done that with dogs. They bite me and it hurts. They're only playing, but they cross the line. So you let them know that they did wrong by biting them back. The look of shock on their face when you do that.
Yeah, they're flabbergasted that you would dare.
Right? They've got, my God, you can bite too? Jesus Christ. Anyway, so cats are assholes, and there is actually a theory that cats can speak English, they just don't. So, burrito and burger bar called Foreign Muck has been accused of racism. Foreign Muck is something... Disgusting! It's something
Where
that
is this?
This is in, I want to say Manchester. It's in Cornwall, actually. Saltash in Cornwall. It's a British saying, foreign muck is, foreign food. Your burritos and such. So
It's just a Britishism.
It's a Britishism, yes. Yeah, oh, fuck it, you're going to go on holiday, but we're going to eat properly. None of that foreign muck. So this place is called Foreign Muck. Now, it's been accused of racism, despite the fact that no race is mentioned. In fact,
that's what I asked. Racist against who?
Everyone, I guess.
Foreign.
Wouldn't be xenophobic rather than racism?
I think so, yeah. But the word racism has taken on a...
This man isn't black.
I am too. What the fuck?
It's... It's... Oh, God. Shrek's
that
bussy.
was
oh, man. Shrek's bussy for
boy.
10. I don't know. Thank fuck you've got your Halloween donations on, Sin, because that means I have not got to see that for a month.
You think?
Oh, no, really? Have you still got it turned on?
So I have two of them. I have the regular one.
Shrek is live.
Then I have the regular Shrekusy. Then I have the extended Shrekusy. The regular at $32.76 and the extended at $65.50.
Neither of which I hope we ever see. I mean, dude, look, hey, I love you. I want you to make money, but not like this. Not like this.
It's so good.
I'm concerned as I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, be happy.
Oh boy.
Oh, your alerts?
Be happy.
Oh fucking boy.
Oh, you have a couple saucy alerts?
Mhm.
I would prefer saucy.
That's one way to put it.
I prefer the wormy slurpee over the fucking Shrekussy.
That's one way to put it.
And I don't like the wormy slurpee either, man. Jesus Christ. Right, let's move on. So, pilot chopped off wing-suited skydiver's head with plane wing in freak aviation horror show. It's not all fun news, guys. What a fucking heavy metal way to go, though. Jesus Christ.
Right? Holy
You're in a wingsuit. It's already cool. And then, how are you going to die? What? All right, so, you know John? Yeah, John. Oh, Skydiving John? Yeah, I know Skydiving John. You know how he liked to skydive? Yeah, that's why we called him Skydiving John. Well, guess how he died? Well, I don't know. Skydiving? Yeah, you're half right.
Let's just say he got winged a little bit.
Right? He got beheaded mid-air by a plane. Fucking rock on, mate. That is awesome. Jesus Christ. You wouldn't ever get me in one of these things, Sid.
No.
Imagine this at an air show, too. Is it an air show? So you're at the air show, right?
Yeah.
And you're watching way up in the skies. Someone looks like they're about to do something cool out of a plane. All of a sudden, there's this little thing coming down at you. You're like, what the fuck is that?
Then I had
just right in front of you, face up.
I think it would splat in front, and then you just like, what the fuck? Oh look, it's raining again. Oh no, wait, Jesus Christ! Patio Furniture wins this stream, saying he sky-died. Strong work, buddy. Strong work. What a fucking heavy metal way to go. That is. Obviously, you wouldn't wish it upon yourself, but that is awesome. And not just that, but there's no suffering there. He's just bang, dead.
New meaning for the word airhead. Good Lord.
R.I.P. in peace. Murder Cartel boss El Fatale buried with hundreds of guns to protect him in the afterlife. I didn't know it worked like this.
But that's how the Egyptians thought.
That's how the Egyptians... I don't think the Egyptians didn't really famously bury pharaohs with a shit ton of guns, did they?
No, just money and other people.
Weapons and
other
things
money and other people, yeah.
They're medieval guns.
What would that be? Bow and arrow?
And spears and
Yeah.
sharp rocks, I guess.
Spears, the medieval gun. Right, world records, right? So this is at the ploughing championships. Yes, it's a thing. The world record was broken for the most amount of Wellington boots thrown at the same time.
They're just making this shit up.
I believe they are, good sir. I believe they are. And you can also see there's a good amount of green Wellington boots. I think we're talking standard issue here. This wasn't even bring your own boot. This was, hey, while everyone's here, this is what we're going to do.
Good Lord.
Hello.
Luna, you are a superstar. Thank you so much. Dropping a fitty.
Yeah.
Not a tree fitty, but a fitty. Hope your hip is doing well, and thanks for helping the guys out. Would love to see you here again. A bit of love from me and on behalf of the chat. Cheers. Thank you so much. That's one of my favorite donations right there.
That was one of mine as well.
Yeah, same.
Yes, I see. I have quite a few of them, but you have to hit the right number. And that one, that one was good. I like that. Thank you very much, Luna. That's very kind of you.
Good job, Luna.
I'm going to be here Wednesday and Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct? Wednesday and Friday, is that when I'm going to be here?
God,
yes.
it's like talking.
I'll be here
to
2 more times at least.
It's like talking to your demented grandfather, isn't it? Yes. We'll see you Wednesday and Friday as well. Okay.
And hopefully, between now and then, Drunkle can see the extended Shrekussy, because it gets better. It gets better. Fastonia Drunkle just had to say something about Shrek. Eh, Sin? Hey, Drunkle, here you go. That's the
Hey, dude.
wrong one.
No, I'm fine with that one. We'll roll with that.
It's 3276, not 67.
Try again. Jesus Christ. Another world record has been broken this week, though, guys. You know, I like to keep track on, you know, the amount of things that one person can do. And this one is a 10-year-old Briggs world record for setting up a chessboard blindfolded.
Okay.
Which, right, no, but
So
that...
what?
No, it's not, no, right, because it's more... this is shit. Right, but this one, you don't know which colour it is. Like, you're going, oh, okay, picturing this one. Okay,
It
here we
didn't
go.
say he set it up correctly.
I feel as though it had to be correctly.
Yeah, it's
I would
almost like in
think.
the, it's almost in the prerequisites. I would. Think.
I would, yeah. I mean, these world record people, they're quite actually, you know, stringent about these things, aren't they? So it's blindfolded. So even if he goes, what am I, you know, I'm fingering a queen here. Put that in the right spot. Okay, absolutely fine. But is it the right colour? You know? So, no, look, I'm not saying it's amazing. I'm saying it's better than this.
It's better, but
It's better than this. Go ahead and grab that, P-Dog.
Absolutely. Thank you for another big bullet from Cryptic, which is a 556. Thank you. Oompa loompa doompa dee doo. How can Mickey fix shoes for you? Oompa loompa dippa dee dee. She will take your ring to Mount Doom. I don't know what the fuck that is.
That was awful. That was awful.
Thank you,
That was
Cryptic.
poorly
I'm just-
written and
it's-
poorly sang.
that's
That was
what he-
awful.
That's what he put here. I'm just trying to make it, you know, more realistic. I'm not short enough to sing that stupid song.
Crouch down next time. Christ.
I am vertically gifted too.
Well, thanks to your new hip.
Right.
He was
You know what's weird
horizontal for a
about that too? How do they? It's like, so what they do is they cut this like 14-inch hole in the side of my thigh, right?
Ooh.
And then he pulls
14
my
inch?
femur out, and he takes a hacksaw and he hacksaws off the top of my femur, and he pounds this titanium rod down into my leg that has this ball that goes into a artificial socket. How do they know how long to make it? I mean, I'm not like, you know, I'm not lopsided or anything. My hips are, you know, I stand up and I stand up normal. It's just weird how they could do that. It's very
How?
precise.
Are you sure you went to a doctor, not a mechanic?
I'm just saying that's what he did. I mean, he said it was quite a workout when he was done too.
I bet it was.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just fucking like hammering a fucking titanium rod into a person.
Yeah, right down into my femur. Like you can see that on the X-ray. It's wild.
Jesus Christ. Well, Oren Doomhammer has he's just sent me yet another one. Did he send in? Yes, he sent $1 saying, I have one for you too. Now check your Discord. So Oren Doomhammer is being the boy of the hour, and he's hooked us up with. We've got 2 new incarnations of Sinatra. We've got 2 new incarnations of P-Dog, and now we've also got one for me as well, which means, ladies and gentlemen, for the low price of $25, you can turn Sinatra into his final form, or you can turn me into limes.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it. But it's Oren Doomhammer, and he's good people. He does good work. So this is all for you. Oren.
This is all true.
It is true. It is 100% true. So,
It's all for you, Damien.
If you, oh God, the Omen. That's just right before she hangs herself, right? At his birthday party. Oh, good. Yeah, I remember that haunting me when I was younger.
It's all for you.
And he loved it. It's all for me. If you want to see some limes, if you want to see a brand new meatball, then you know where to go. $25 at streammaster.com/drunkenuncle, and specify if you want limes or meatball. In the meantime, let us move on as we get into the space news. Space Drugs Factory denied re-entry to Earth. Just a banger of a headline, that. Because I'm thinking,
What is space drugs?
That's because you can read it in 2 different ways. Is it a factory for drugs being made in space, or is it a factory that makes space drugs? They've been fucking around with HIV up there. Apparently, it's manufacturing crystals of an HIV drug in space. Now, I wish they did that with fucking COVID instead, because that way, if it does get out, don't matter. You know, what are you going to do about with HIV? Oh, now we've got fucking space AIDS. Brilliant. Well done, everyone. So it requested re-entry, and Earth went, no. No, mate. You keep your AIDS up there, thank you very much. The US Air Force denied the request from Nevada Space Industries to land its in-space manufacturing capsule at Utah. And I'm completely with them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm very confused.
You're very... Wednesday and Friday, Grandpa. What are you confused about, Dog?
No, what? Space Drugs Factory.
Yeah.
What? Okay,
So right, so it's in orbit, right? And they're manufacturing HIV drugs.
Down in Utah.
And they want to land in Utah, yeah. Just like, fucking...
Utah says fuck you.
And Utah went, no, keep your space AIDS up there.
Okay, that's just...
Which I'm fine with.
Spades.
Spades. No, hang on. No, we can't say that. Oops. For two, something a little bit closer to home, NASA confirms the return of asteroid Bennu samples. So it was, we took some samples of if you remember, a little while ago, we landed a fucking probe on an asteroid, and we took some samples, and it's just landed safely, no less. So it's a lovely little taste of fucking just grabbing something way out there in space and going, we're going to have a little bit of that, and taking it back home. Fucking awesome.
It's always very concerning, though.
Is it concerning? Well, you think there might be space AIDS in there?
There might be.
There might be space AIDS in there as well, which is what you can see in the photo of these guys not getting too close.
One tiny little bit of DNA of something that suddenly flourishes on our planet like zebra mussels or some shit, and you're done. I'm sorry. It's just all I can think of. You know?
I mean, it's a rock. It's just a rock.
Are you familiar with zebra mussels?
I know zebra mussels.
Well, that too. They weirdo English language.
Stripy horse. It's a stripy horse.
Anyway, they're invasive shit that have been invading rivers and lakes over where I live.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I just think, you got to clean off your boat when you take the boat out of the water to make sure you're not, taking zebra mussels or Asian milfoil so it doesn't fuck up your lake. Well,
Asian milfoil.
Yeah, that's another invasive plant. Anyway.
Asian milf oil?
No, not milf oil.
That's what I heard.
Right. All of a sudden, I got really interested.
Okay, just put yourself in some cold water and it'll go down.
I've already Googled it. Well, where do you live that you have to worry about zebra mussels being on your boat? Do you live next to a zoo? Do you live next to a zoo just so you can fart?
Okay, those kind of mussels.
Yes.
Like the mollusk dudes.
Yes, the things that are in the water.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. See, I thought you meant like a long time ago.
They're an invasive.
Yeah, I thought you meant like zebra thighs.
Right. They're just floating on the surface of the river.
I guess you have to live in a place that has a lot of water to know about this.
And Asian milfoil. It sounds fascinating.
Yeah.
How about a nice compo face? Give you a nice compo face?
Sure.
Now, P-Dog, a compo face is where there's an article written, but the photographer goes... I think they're very specific in what they say. So the rules for a compo face is they have to be either looking miserable or dishevelled. A frown is good as well. And either stood in front of or pointing at the subject of the article, right? I love me a compo face. Now, Dad is fuming as son, 11, weird name, is too tall for kids' meal at Chinese restaurant. Now, look at that compo face. Got a tape measure and everything.
Good.
That is S-tier compo face, that is, Sin. S-tier compo face.
I like it.
Thank you very much. And on to our titular article of the evening. This episode of the AAA Meeting number 395 is brought to you by the tagline, no ifs or buts. And guys, this is a banger. Talk about space AIDS. Palm Springs residents complain about proposed AIDS memorial anus statue, right?
What? Oh my god. That's insane.
So this, I want a
And I feel like they missed a big opportunity to call it an asked you, but
Ah, yeah, very good. Very
You
good.
wouldn't get away with it here. You shouldn't get away with it at home.
Orin Doomhammer for 25.
Debut Sin's meaty form.
Debut Sin's meaty form, and I shall do that, sir. This, I mean, you cannot deny that that is a butthole. At what point when people say, "Oh, do you know, let's have an AIDS memorial," and someone goes, "Yeah, I've got an idea."
Just make a giant ceramic butthole.
It's a giant butthole, P-Dog.
God.
What a terrible, terrible, terrible idea. But I'll tell you what, you look at that, you're going to think AIDS. So maybe it's not such a bad idea. And you may now consider yourself newsed. Now, Orin Doomhammer just threw $25, which means he wants the debut of Sinatra's new meaty form. And boom, he's angry. You all right? Was that Sinatra or P-Dog?
it wasn't me.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
You're an angry meatball, Sin. And you're
I'm
getting...
waiting for it.
You're getting marinara all over my lovely wicker furniture.
There's a ceramic.
I like my
penis.
little tuft to hair. I'm waiting for the new one. There I
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Oh, I was
Oh,
angry.
there
Holy
it is.
shit.
Very angry,
Wow.
mate.
I couldn't see it at first, but now there it is.
I
That's
empathize with myself.
That's
hot.
Something. That's hot. That's what he said. It's a spicy meatball. Should we have a game?
Sure.
Let me bring up. Talk amongst yourselves real quick.
Wait, stream paused. What does that mean?
It means the stream is paused, Grandad. It means the stream is paused, Grandad.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Can you come over?
He's
Tune in my
learning.
TV? Is he?
No, but it's not paused on YouTube though. Or is it?
No, it's the Discord stream is paused because Drunken closed the window.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's all right. There's
See
a
how
brand
easy
new
that
one
was
up.
to explain? Like, you don't have to get mad about asking questions.
I didn't get mad about asking questions.
You got kind of mad about asking questions.
I was just making fun of him for being all old.
You were a little mad. Just a little.
I wasn't mad. How could I be mad at you? Look at you. You're adorable in your suit of armor. that is Sinatra's final form. We got P-Dog's final form as well, but I also have a change that can be made for the low price of $25. Let's have a game. Let's have a game today, guys. We are going to be playing a little game known as, oh god damn it, Scribe, Wild Beef.
Oh, I love wild beef.
No, of course you do. You're good at wild beef. Wait, hang on. Where's my pen? Where's my marking pen? Oh God, I've lost
I'm
it.
gonna tell you a wild beef story, but I'll hold off.
Till the end of the stream. So, the internet is full of dumbasses who forget certain words sometimes. So they will use other words in their place. For instance, someone, somehow, forgot the word cow, and so instead said wild beef. Gentlemen, I give you the wild beef, and you give me the actual word. Does that make sense, P-Dog? Does that make sense, P-Dog?
Are we
Okay,
alternating, or is this like Jeopardy style where you got to hit a buzzer?
Oh, no, you just call out the answer.
Yell it out. Oh,
Yeah,
real quick, before we get into it, because Faustonia did pay, it was just the wrong one. It's different compared to my old one, so let me just run a test.
Ah!
No, I could have been just fine, never ever hearing that song.
We were happy. We were happy.
Wait until you see the extended version.
Okay. By the
'Cause I
way,
didn't
we'll be
know
on
it
my
existed.
channel on Wednesday, so make sure you either subscribe or bookmark my channel.
Yes,
Hell,
indeed.
Yeah, there you go. But we'll get to that.
Otherwise,
Right.
you will miss this brilliance that is going on right now. Whew, boy.
And here, the asshole of YouTube. So I've set up. We've got a practice round for you, P-Dog. So there's no points here, right? But this is just so you can get. This is so you can practice, okay?
I'm putting on my thinking cap.
Okay, and your reading glasses. So we have armpit perfume. This is a word. They forgot the word, so they instead said armpit perfume. What were they trying to say?
Deodorant.
They were indeed trying to say deodorant right there. So, right, there you go. P-Dog knows how to play. Let's get in there. It's all for points now. Let's play Wild Beef.
Well, you
First
might do
one.
crosswords because I'm old.
Hey, I love a crossword. Don't. Just shout it out. Just shout it out when you get it. First person to shout it out. Here we go. Food closet.
Refrigerator.
Sinatra with pantry.
Okay, that's true. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, refrigerator is good. If you were there going, I don't know, and one of you said refrigerator, I go, all right, you get the point. But Sinatra said pantry. He's very good at this game because Sinatra speaks retard. Right, here we go. Number 2. Fluently. Flat waffles.
Hot iron. Nope. Flat waffles. No.
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
Yes.
The second
okay.
point for Sinatra. Round the third. Baby debut.
Birth.
You both said birth at the same time there, so I'm gonna give you. Actually,
No, I was
P-Dog.
way before
This
him.
is his first. This is his first day, so I'm gonna give P-Dog the point there.
Oh, that's right. There's a little bit of delay. I forget.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Here we go. Number 4. Canadian timeout.
Prison, A.
I'm in A wing. You got to think sports.
A box. The hockey box, whatever it's called.
Penalty box. Penalty box.
Penalty box.
Nice.
P-Dog. I
Wait,
would have also
what's a
accepted.
what the fuck's a penalty box?
Oh, look, okay, all right, I see what you're saying. I was in a rush. I was already an hour late to one of my other streams beforehand.
I didn't know what it was called, but I had it right, so
Yeah.
I'll take the moral point.
You can take the walk, because I mean, no one actually guessed penalty box, so I guess no one gets a point here. But I would have also accepted sin bin. That's right. Number 5, grumpy piano.
Some dude on a motorcycle blaring fucking country music. Grumpy piano. Organ?
I will give you the church organ.
Oh, church organ. Why is it? What? Why would it be
Yeah, why
grumpy?
is it grumpy?
Because it's grumpy. It's, piano's just like, whereas organ's like, you know? Well, that's a piano. This is church. Just, look, don't blame me. Blame the people who don't know how to speak American.
All right.
Number 6, stabby badger.
Porcupine.
Porcupine. See, it's topical because we had it in the news.
It is. Yes.
Right, see? Yeah, you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention. Right, okay, number 7. Anti-diarrhea.
Well, that's not how you spell diarrhea.
Oh, God. No,
Yeah,
again, sorry, I was in a rush.
Constipation.
Constipation.
Got constipation.
Point to P-Dog. One of
It's
my
not even
worst.
close to how you spell
God,
diarrhea.
Well, I think some of the letters are around the wrong way. It's one of my worst fears, spelling something wrong on stream, and this fear has been realised twice in the last 5 minutes. It was constipation. On to round 8. Beef squashed down ovals.
Burgers.
What did you say, P-Dog?
It said hamburgers.
Okay. Well, you both said burgers at the same time, so I'm the first person to be more specific.
Cheeseburgers. Bacon
No.
cheeseburger.
Smash burger.
Think of, just the meat on its own.
Okay, I'm empathizing with Polly very much right now. Hamburger patty, cheeseburger
Patties. There you go.
Oh.
Okay, this is a
See, he describes
English,
it poorly.
English translation.
I didn't describe it. I didn't write beef squashed down
Bacon.
ovals. Someone said this.
Bacon burger.
It's... I mean, can I reinstate that now? Can we? Can I put that back on?
Till next week.
Is that allowed? Is that I'm doing it right now. Honestly, I'm doing it right now. It's the for anyone in the chat who doesn't know what I mean, it is the favoured $100 donation. Oh God, where is it?
Ooh, Drunkle, you're gonna like my. If we see it, you're gonna like my 100 a lot. No, it's not the 100. It's the 125 you'll like a lot.
There we go, kids. It is now the $100 donation, the $1,000 pyramid, hamburger donation is back up for another week. You know you want to see it. Hell, I want to see it. And P-Dog wants to see it.
Other one. You have
Oh.
one.
Right, round number 9. Here we go. Grape jerky.
Prunes? No.
Uh,
Raisins.
Raisins.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those two.
Yeah, it's raisins. That's funny. That's
See,
that's
I don't
good.
know why the fuck I thought prunes. Maybe just being
That's
around the
some
old
funny
guy.
shit. Yeah, that'd be
It's being
plums.
around an old guy.
It'd be plum raisins.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, very good. And round 11, Pride rice.
Fried rice? No. Oh, rainbow rice?
Fried rice.
It's
What the
fried.
fuck?
I mean, that's
It's not
Dirty
fried
rice?
rice. It's not. No.
it's a Japanese thing. Fried rice in English.
I mean, it wouldn't have rice in the actual name.
Okay. Skittles?
Fried rice, not Skittles. I mean, they're rice shaped. They're not actually rice. Something that
Dildos?
would go on. What? Something that would go on ice cream or maybe a cake.
Oh, sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
Oh, someone in the chat said fruity
Oh.
pebbles too. That could be.
That's pretty good.
Not that we need it. But
I
we do
would have
have a-
accepted Fruity Pebbles.
So it's rainbow sprinkles.
I don't know what fruit pebbles are. Oh, is that like the Flintstones cereal you sent me?
Yeah.
Correct.
Ah, mate, those were awesome. I want more of those.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, that was fucking banging. I had some like as cereal, and then I was like, these are good. I just ate the rest straight out of the box. They were fucking banging. I think that's how they were designed to be eaten. And we don't, not that we need it, but we do have a tiebreaker right here. So just for shits and giggles, here we go. Here's what would have been the tiebreaker. Waterboarded by God.
Flood.
Not flood.
Tsunami?
Torrential
Not tsunami.
downpour.
Not torrential downpour. Think smaller.
Hurricane.
Waves?
Much smaller.
Drowning?
No. Waterboarded by God. Well, do you know it doesn't matter because the points
Bacon
wouldn't matter,
burger.
didn't it? It was actually
Rainbow
baptized.
sprinkles. Oh. That's okay. That's funny.
I thought that was fucking excellent.
That's all right.
It's okay, I suppose.
Okay.
Well, the independent adjudicators are in, and they've given us the scores for this game of Wild Beef. It is 3 points for Dawg Knight, but this week's Smarty Pants with 7 points is Sinatra Says. God damn it!
Love the
Okay.
Wait till you see the extended one. James Stoner, just for Drunkle. Thank you, James.
I hate the word bussy.
Wait till you see the extended one, my friend.
I will wait. I will wait a long time.
I'm really hoping that I never have to.
I'm
I'm with you on
do.
this. I'm with you on this, dude.
It's longer. But
I'm sure it is.
It's like 8 seconds longer, but it's so much worse. It's so much worse. It's hard to believe. It's just a couple of things that are different, but it is so much worse.
I don't know, man. I can believe it. I can believe
I don't know,
it. Should we,
if it has anything to do with felching, I'm just gonna shut the whole stream down.
Just
not
gonna
an
go
easy
to
word
bed.
to not an easy word to rhyme with either, is it? Felching.
Yeah.
Belching.
Well, I didn't say it was impossible.
You said it
Should we
wasn't
have a-
easy.
Yeah, I didn't say it was. Yeah, and you immediately came up with belching. Oh, brilliant.
That's very cool.
Should we have a couple of questions before we get out of here?
Who are you
Sure.
talking to?
Thank you, buddy. To my co-hosts, P-Dog, to my co-hosts, people in the chat, if you have any questions for myself, Dawg Knight or Sinatra Says, whack them in the chat and we may bestow our attention upon you. Sinatra, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about the word bussy?
I like it when it's played over Streamlabs for money.
Of course you fucking do. Right? Have you got anything for us?
Yes, I have a video going up on the Sin and Sash channel. Go ahead and check that out.
Holy shit, make sure you do. And while you're doing that, make sure you've subscribed to Dawg Knight. That is P dot, or you guys might call it a period. P period. Just take the link in the description, for Christ's sake.
I'm in here. Here, I'll just put some in the chat. You can right-click my whatever. There's just nothing in the chat right there.
There you go.
You can, I think you can hit the dot and it'll take you to the channel. Open a new channel, whatever window.
Just do the thing. Just do the thing. Molly Akami says, do you recognise the British porcupine in the water? I do not recognise the British porcupine in the water.
Is that a puffer fish?
No, that's a fish.
Okay. Did you ask what I do here? I never did.
Oh, do you know what? Actually, no, I should have done that at the beginning, but because we started late, I guess I went straight into the talkings. P-Dog, tell us about yourself. What do you do on your channel?
Well, the Dawg Knight channel, I have a show called The Morning Night Live where we go through just the breaking news of the morning every day, 10 o'clock Eastern time, and you can figure it out from there because I don't know GMT and all that shit. And I'm not in Eastern time either, I'm in Central time. But anyways, around 10 o'clock every morning, Monday through Friday, I do just a kind of a news and current event show where I sometimes bitch about shit and rant, and sometimes I just read the news and tell you what's going on. And I usually, if you hear it on my show, you probably heard it before most people are talking about it because I generally pull breaking news off of Twitter. And then my other channel is called Marty's Big Journey because my name is actually Marty, and there I just tell dad jokes and show beautiful video of where we've traveled. So that's what I do. There you go. That's me.
Sounds good. You could bet your bottom dollar I've already subscribed. How about you, Sin?
Sin's been on my show.
Huh? What?
Sin's been on the show. No, you haven't. You were. Oh yeah, you did. You came on my 1000th episode. Yeah, I've done over. I'm like on coming up on 1100 episodes of my show.
Dude's a psychopath, and it's a good show. I throw it on in the morning sometimes when I'm doing shit.
God damn! There you have it, guys. You've heard who he is, what he does, and where to go to listen to it.
Here too.
That's what I like to see. No, you're right. That's what I like to see. Lamented Guide says, I take it P-Dog will be hosting this Wednesday. Indeed, he will, over on the Dawg Knight channel. So make sure you go and subscribe because you know you don't want to miss a AAA meeting. Jesus Christ. Aina Lynn says, do they have Bussy in the UK? God, I hope not. Fucking hell. If there's anything like the buses I know, it won't arrive on time anyway. And Carrot Soldier says, does Menglad have schools? I'm guessing America fucking doesn't, mate.
Yeah, whatever the answer to that is, probably not.
Darren O'Dell says, how long do we have Dawg Knight as a co-host? At least this week. This whole week. Yeah. At least this week. So this episode and the next 2 episodes of this, the AAA meeting, the best goddamn meeting online. Well, that is it then, guys. This show is over. But if you find yourself with an itch that only a AAA meeting can scratch, then don't go mugging people with a Chucky doll just yet. We're going to be back on Wednesday on the Dawg Knight channel at 10:30pm GMT, 5:30pm ST, 4:30 Central with news, games and banter that will make you literally die. You can find me tomorrow over on twitch.tv/drunkleplays for another Trout Tuesday where I'm continuing the sheer imbuggerance that has been Subnautica. And don't forget, on Wednesday you can find me on the Golf City channel for the Artificial Dinner Theatre. That is at 2 a.m. GMT and 8 p.m. Central. Bit of a time difference, but if you've ever seen any of the shit that Ghastly does, you know it is worth me staying up for at the very least. While you're over on twitch.tv/drunkleplays, be sure to check out Sinatra_says. But if it's way past your bedtime, then thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you to my esteemed co-hosts. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the donations. The best goddamn chat online. And don't make a butthole statue.
Or butthole.
Ho ho.